Welcome to Movies Philosophy. Today, we're diving into The Imitation Game, 2014. A story of brilliance, resilience, and the courage to be different. This isn't just a tale of cracking codes during World War II. It's a story about embracing our unique strengths and pushing boundaries to accomplish the unimaginable. Let's explore how this film's quotes, scenes, and story reveal profound life lessons on courage, purpose, and self-acceptance. Imagine the weight of being told you're different, that who you are doesn't fit the mold, that you don't belong. The Imitation Game brings us the story of someone who dared to be different, who defied the odds because he believed in something greater than himself. Sometimes it is the people who no one imagines anything of who do the things that no one can imagine. This line is not just a statement. It's a reminder that the world's greatest achievements often come from those who refuse to fit in. The movie is set against the backdrop of World War II, where every moment is a race against time to break the unbreakable German code, Enigma. Each day brings a greater urgency, but it's also a constant battle within the struggle to trust one's own abilities when no one else does. Imagine the resilience it takes to be told you're not just anything when you see yourself as just a mathematician, when you doubt if you can achieve the impossible. One of the most powerful aspects of The Imitation Game is the message that true strength lies in embracing who we are. Do you wish you could have been normal? A friend asks. And the response, no, the world is an infinitely better place because of who you are, hits home. We are each unique, and it's our differences that make the world richer, that push us forward. In Alan Turing's case, it was his so-called strangeness, his genius, his singular focus, that allowed him to achieve what no one else could. As we watch the team work tirelessly, we see moments of frustration, of hopelessness. There's a moment where they almost give up, where the weight of their task seems too much. But that's where the lesson lies. When you're on a mission, when you're striving for something you believe in, the greatest achievement is in knowing ourselves and accepting our differences as our strengths. We see the team rise above doubts, because they choose to believe in a future that no one else can see. In one critical moment, the characters realize that they have succeeded. They have cracked Enigma. But there's an even harder truth to face. They can't tell anyone. We can't tell anyone. It would be the end of the world if anyone found out what we're doing here. This line underscores the weight of sacrifice. True courage isn't always about public acknowledgement. It's often about knowing the impact of your actions, even if no one else ever sees them. The achievement isn't diminished by secrecy. It's magnified by the selflessness behind it. The beauty of The Imitation Game is in the quiet strength of its characters. Are you paying attention? Good. If you're not listening carefully, you will miss things. Important things. This reminds us that life's greatest lessons are often subtle, found in moments of silence and reflection. Turing's work, his dedication, his relentless pursuit, all speak to the power of vision, the ability to see beyond what others believe possible. And at the heart of this story is a message that transcends any code or mission. Acceptance. We live in a world that often tells us to conform, to fit in, to be normal. But The Imitation Game challenges us to think differently. It teaches us that we don't need to be ordinary to find belonging. Rather, we love you. It doesn't matter what others think. It matters what you believe. Acceptance starts within. In the end, The Imitation Game isn't just a story about breaking a code. It's a call to break the limitations that hold us back. It teaches us that our greatest gift is our individuality, that we should never be afraid to be different, to stand alone if that's what it takes. The world is an infinitely better place because of who you are, not in spite of your differences, but because of them. So let's carry that message forward, to see our uniqueness as our strength, to remember that no dream is too big, no barrier too strong, and no journey too lonely if it means staying true to ourselves. This is the legacy of The Imitation Game. Let's dare to be different, to challenge the impossible, and to live our lives with courage, because sometimes it is those of us who stand apart that truly change the world. Here are some of the most memorable quotes and dialogues from The Imitation Game, 2014, capturing the themes of brilliance, resilience, and individuality. Sometimes it is the people who no one imagines anything of who do the things that no one can imagine. We can't tell anyone. It would be the end of the world if anyone found out what we're doing here. Do you know why people like violence? It is because it feels good. But removing violence, removing cruelty, that's what truly matters. Are you paying attention? Good. If you're not listening carefully, you will miss things. Important things. I'm just a mathematician. You're not just anything. Do you wish you could have been normal? No, the world is an infinitely better place because of who you are. You know, this war, we're not winning it. They're just losing it slower than we are. I am a machine. I'm designed to break codes and save lives, not understand feelings. We love you. It doesn't matter what others think. It matters what you believe. The greatest achievement is in knowing ourselves and accepting our differences as our strengths. These quotes underscore the film's messages about the power of the mind, the courage to embrace who we are, and the strength to make a difference despite adversity.